Alrighty, first in the raffle. We'll start off with the prizes at the front. Could I have Johnny Lay, can you pick out a number for me? Orange 33C, Orange 33C. Has a name on it, Digger. Orange C02, Jacob. Blue A66, Chris Jennings. D Green 30. D Green 30. Yeah, Chris James come to the front, he won. Blue. Red A06. Black D23. Orange C51, Will Armistead. Orange E68. Orange F21. Where Kerry W. Wary. Orange E49.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks, buddy.
Take a pause on those ones and we're going to do the number generator. So have your cue tickets ready. Cue, beautiful cue from Nick Hill. Case from CH8, Chalk and Tippy. Thank you very much, Tony Lee at the corner. If you would like him to sign your cure or case when he is out next, we can get you, hook you up with that. Callum is good friends with him apparently. Loves having a beer with him at the pub. So, Chloe, we got our number generator ready? Alright, I'll draw another ticket while she gets that ready. Can't believe it. Blue, A32, Chris Jennings. You won another prize.
Just be expecting to see trans even.
Yeah. So, our next ticket, let's go. A green 02. Now we'll draw for the bullhorns. Can we hold those up for me? Brody Derrick, you're a beautiful model. The big bullhorns, courtesy of Waverley Antiques and Charlie Hawk. Yeah, 2. That's right. Big ball. That was what Brody was when he played fullback for my team. He was a big ball that fought everyone. All right, here we go. Big drum roll. The winner of the bullhorns is green D02. Green D02. We've got the number generator ready. All right, so we're going to draw our cue. Yep. Where do we do the corner? What's the number? 5266. 5266 for the cue. Yay! Well done, buddy. There's a cue right there. I'll send our minions out to find our ticket numbers, maybe in the back. I'll send our minions to go find. Well done, congratulations for the cue. Let us know if you'd like it signed by Mick Hill. Carl drinks beers with him when he comes over, so he knows to climb up. Alright, so Chloe will come around with the tickets and try and find you a prize. This is our bullhorn prize, and let's get the final started in Division 1.
Rick!
All the best, Tim. Make it, Joe. Sit on there. That's all I want. David. All the best, fellas. Come on, bro. Go, Ted. Ted. Go on, Marco. Go. Go, Ted. Hey, Georgia. While I'm playing music, I'm so you get telling them to you're teasing me, you're not in my
Hello everyone, welcome to the first final for Division 1. We have Pool Hub playing the Stickmen. Currently Tem Dixon is playing Steve Brosnahan. And on the other table, which we can't see, Jamie Stevens. Oh no, we can see it in the bottom line. Jamie Stevens is playing Mark Owens, I think. Yep. Jamie looks like he's got a good chance in the yellows here. But it's a little bit tricky. Oh no, he's on the reds. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice shot by him. He's played a bit of a containing safety there. Mark's going to have to play a pretty difficult putt, long distance putt. However, if he gets one of them, he's certainly going to be on. As for Tem's in amongst it. He looks like he should be getting these. Mark's having a look if he can cut that ball to the middle, I think. Must be very close. Nice shot there by Tem. Wonder if he'll play for... He'll most likely try and play for the middle now, I imagine. With the angle to float down the table for his last ball. Mark's played a really nice putt there and landed pretty good. Now his only obstacle is really the ball down the rail, but if he'll play this ball and then play the middle to get nice on the ball on the rail, drop it in and then have the middle left to connect, the other middle left to connect to the black. Oh, Tem's missed that. That's a really surprising miss. Wow, that was not a difficult shot at all. I'm also wondering why he played for the top ball. Shut up, Dan. No one likes a gloater. For those of you who don't know, Dan is on the opposing team. That's alright. So Broza has quite a difficult shot here. And I mean, you'll likely be able to play it so that Tem won't be on this ball on the bottom rail, which is Tem's most difficult ball. Oh no, it looks like he's stunning across. And he's missed that. Thrown a handbag at it and missed it. Now Tem again should get these because Tem is Tem, but he did miss what I would call tap-ins, and I'm sure he would agree in the previous frame. As for on the other frame, Mark's done a little bit of a different route than I suggested. However, he's gotten them. So great start for the Stickmen. The Irish lads in the background are cheering on fellow Irishman Mark Owens. Tem has significantly underhit that. He meant to get into that a bit more. Look at it, everyone's going nuts. Meant to get into that a bit more so that he'd be a bit closer to his work here. However, he's still got natural angle to come up for the black if he just pots this, which of course he has because he's Tem Dixon. But he's landed a little thinner than he'd like. Alright, Gus DeGiorgio and Terry Shields. Gus has told me that he never ever beats Terry. So let's hoping he bucks that trend today. Well, and Tem, never in doubt, as we say there. Clinical.
Can we please get Callum Howley to the please, Callum Howley.
Gus and Terry. And then looks up on the main game, we've got Nathan Harris, Hammer, playing Steve Tran. Gus has gone in off with the right on the break. Terry's got ball in hand behind balk. Now Tranny to break on the main table. So this is a race to 7, as it says down the bottom. All tournament it's been races to 4, but for the finals we go up to 7. We play 2 rounds instead of just 1. Tranny is in amongst the balls here. I fancy the yellows. I think he will too. They seem like they all have pockets to go to. That was his sort of one ball way out of the way of all the other ones. He's potted that, but he's not landed with any sort of decent position here. But the reds are quite poor. There's a fair bit of work that needs to be done on the reds. However, you'd still expect Hammer to be able to get them. So Tranny will really be wanting to clear this visit or play some very good safety. As it is, it looks like he's going to be able to play this to the middle with a stop shot. Oh no, based on what he did there, it looks like he's going to trickle through and then potentially play the plant to the other middle and then float through off that for the yellow to the bottom right, and then he should just have just roll-ins to finish if he gets the plant. Gussie's missed there. Oh, Terry. Tranny got the inside jaw. That's awesome news. Cop that, Tranny. Overrated player. Alright, Hammer. See if you can get these. Let's go. Terry's got a visit on the reds over there. He's attempted the very difficult cut and has left Gussie quite a chance here. I'm wondering if this top red is on or if he's playing a snooker. He's played a snooker. Well, not a snooker. He's left 20 a putt to the top right. It's a very difficult putt. And the other option is a plant. Okay. I didn't mention this putt to the top right. Looks like that's what Cheney's going to play. That looks good. It's a nice putt. Still has a bit of work. He's got to get back in among his balls because it doesn't really look like any of them go. Well, actually, from where he is, he can play. From where he is, he can play the ball into this bottom right pocket, and then he should be able to use the ball to get back up the table. Like now, he can get back up the table. Then again, he may play this ball long to the top left pocket first to get rid of it, and then leave himself low on this ball to the middle so that he can trickle up for the ball to the middle as his last ball to the right middle. But he'd have to leave himself high on the table so that he can get out for the black again. So it looks like he's going to play for it now. And he'll be attempting to get... Oh, unless the yellow above the black goes to this bottom left. If it does, then he's actually just got roll-ins. He can roll this ball in, roll that ball over there, and then trickle through for the black to the bottom right pocket. But he's got to make sure he gets below the line of the red to the top right of the black. Because if he doesn't get below the line, then the white's going to be travelling towards the black. In which case he'd have to sort of play a lot of top and get under the black and come back up. That doesn't look great. You know what he might be doing? He might flick this off the red to clear the path for the black since he's landed here. No, so what he tried to do, I think he tried to hit that. So he missed it thick, I think. If he got it a bit thinner and hit it a bit harder, he would have stunned off the rail and come back across for the black. I think that's what he was attempting. But I'm very glad he missed that, because now Hammer has a chance to clear the frame. Meanwhile, it looks like Gus is missing position on the other table against Terry. There's a little bit of a loose shot he's played there. He's got a very thin cut now. And he might have to cannon into the red just above the black there in order to stop the white. Or else, because it does look like he's hitting it with the white, naturally. But it looks like he's hitting it a bit thin. And if he hits it thin, meaning on the underside, so the underside will make the white go up to the... Lovely shot, Hammer. I think he can now cut this red on the top right as a shot to nothing. This is a good shot by Hammer. Gus on the thin cut here, trying to stop on the red. Oh, so he did use the underside of the red to come back for the black. That was actually very well played by Gus. He really well judged the direction of the white ball there. Being such an accurate potter that he is. Very nice. Well played, Gus. You champion. You finally beat the bogeyman. Yes, he got him. Well done, Gus. Gus saying he never beats Terry. Nice shot, Hammer. See how he's played that as a shot to nothing? Tranny would have had not really much to do. And that was Hammer's hardest shot now. It looks like he can... Alright. The RSCI is cheering on Scotty Fraser. He's about to play. Oh, Hammer. That's interesting. He was probably thinner than I thought he was. I thought he could just drop that in and land high to the middle, but he clearly wasn't, or he would have done that. So now he just needs to play a nice stun here. Played that beautifully. Hammer's very, very good potter and timer of the ball. Even though he might not look at it because he's got like he sort of stands up as he plays, but he has a really nice cueing, and he's a really good potter. Not gone through as far as he wants, but I can't imagine him having any difficulty with this black. Just play a little bit of a sort of flick screw shot off the rail, leave the white on the top. Oh no, it was thinner than I thought. Nice shot, Hammer. Nice shot. Alright, 3-1 up for the pool hub. I might be up soon. Dan, can you show me the... Alright, so we've got Jack Green and Scotty, Dakota Cook and Max McCalf, and then I'm at 7 playing Tim Morrissey. And then after that we'll do another order until someone reaches 7. First team to reach 7. Alright, nice start by Jack. But the ball at the top of the table is actually going to give him a little bit of grief, I think. There's no real... I mean, he can play it and sort of bounce off the rail just a tad and then link nicely to this yellow on the bottom right, but that's a lot of white ball travel. He'd probably prefer not to do that. He can play that... If he plays that yellow now, he can get... these are just generally really tricky, actually, now that I'm looking at it. He's going to play this, and I think he might hit the red. If he can pass it, he'll probably hit the red below it. No, he has hit that. Oh, that'll be nice if that goes in. Oh, but the yellow didn't. No, that's not a bad leave, actually, by Jack. I wonder if you thought about that. Pretty handy result there. So, yeah, Max and Dakota playing here. The names say Steve Chan and Nathan Harris, but... Dan's going to be updating them now.
Eamon, did you get Will something? Did you get Will something?
Here we are, Dakota and Max.
You got Will something? Oh, great shot, mate.
That's a really nice shot by Max. Max has cleared all his problems now. He just needs to not mess it up. Yes.
I can also pick the right angles too.
Max just needs to... Looks like he's landed with a bit more angle than he'd like on this shot. He should be able to hold, but if he gets into it a bit... If he gets into it a bit too much, he might land a little dodgy on his next ball. No, he was able to pinch a bit of pocket and land perfect. This has been a nice run out by Max, and I better leave because I'm up.
Come on, Sam. Come on, Tim. Timmy. Come on, Timmy. Get in there.
In about 5 minutes, Division 2, could I have everyone over in the around tables 4, 3, 4 and 5 for a group photo of Cal, and I'll come over and do a presentation.
I actually seen that from a distance. You going, Scotty? Jimmy.
Captains of Division 2, can you please round up your teams and take them around tables 3, 4 and 5.
Come on, Logan. Go, mate. Come on.
Do you like your money? Get hurt up. Yeehaw!
Got him, Scotty. Right, Sean. Let's go, mate. Come on. Lovely. Come on, mate. Come on, Greedy. Greedy. I have to win, mate. Go, mate. Come on. Yeah, mate. Yes, sir. Come on.
Captains of Division 2, can I please have you all over near the tables?
Come on, mate.
So Captain, take a photo.
Go on, mate.
Jack Blake, pool parties. To the tables, let's go.
Hello. Let's go, Silky.
Just thought I'd put on a bit of a clinic there for the fans. That's the hub is now 4-2, and this frame with Jack and Scotty. It seems it's been a bit of back and forth because it's taken a while. We've had 2 frames finished before this one has. Scotty known for his methodical approach, let's say. The next frame won't start until this one has finished, because we completely finished the first round before moving on to the second. And there's a huge miss from Scotty. There's a huge difference between 5-2 is, you'd call it almost over. 4-3, however, is well in the hunt. So the Stickmen are really wanting to win this one. That's a nice shot there by Jack, covering that hole. He's definitely advantaged right now, I think, given the balls. But if Scotty can come up with some decent turnover shot, he's going to be in a good position. The black being dead prevents Jack from really being able to go for much unless he plays a rather risky double, I'd say. Unless he can find some way to extract. Yeah, here's where Scotty would be looking to play a turnover, I believe. And then he'll be up on balls, which means he's... Sorry, I was just navigating through the crowd there to get a glass of water. Yeah, I think Scotty will play the turnover here, and at the same time, I think he can nudge into the yellow just above the red and kill it on the side rail. That would be, I think, the smartest shot, if he's able to do that. Both components are a little tricky. The turnover, you've got to hit it well because the yellow is a little bit out from the hole, and you really want to be potting it. Yeah, he's done that. He didn't quite get the flick he wanted on the yellow. So now Jack can have a crack at rolling this in and then playing the ball over the hole, coming off the side rail and on for a double back to the middle for the black. I believe that is on, but it does depend on how separated the black and the red are. Oh, actually looking at it from a different angle, that's very much not on, the double back. Yeah, so Jack's opted for a safety there. And that's really good potting one of Scotty's balls there. Scotty's pretty impressed with it. He gave the nod, the good shot nod. I think Scotty has to try and... Oh, that's pretty clever, actually. I was going to say Scotty needs to try and pop that and get up for a double if he really wants to make something happen, but this is a way... He's played a really good safety there. I wonder what Jack's going to do. I think Jack's going to want to try and get as good a snooker as possible, because Scotty will have to try and hit the reds, and that will separate the black. The better the snooker, the harder it is for Scotty to play a more controlled safety, like here. Here Scotty's got to make sure he remains covering the black, because if Jack's able to just pot his 2 balls, get on the black, and even put it over the hole, he's very likely to win the frame. Let's see what Scotty can come up with here. Actually, from this angle, it looks like the black is on, but from a you'd have to place the white. Yeah, I know. The guy with no clue. Oh. Sorry, I'm sort of walking around the room here and people are talking to me here and there, having to talk to... Oh, Scotty's going for something quite ambitious here, I think. He might be going for... That seems to me like... I wonder if Jack's going to go now. He's got a small window to land in for the black, and also it's going to... He sort of has to go, to be honest. He can alternatively try and extract, no, he's just going to make sure he can land as good on this black as possible. So he's likely to come across and back, so he'll go off, I guess, 2 rails here and zigzag across the table. Oh no, it looks like he's digging into it, so he's going to try and hit the black, I think. Oh, he went under it? No. See, I didn't agree. I didn't agree with that shot for that reason. A flick on the black makes it not on, and trying to hit the black from that angle, I think, is just not a very good idea, but we'll see what Jack can come up with here. Jack's a very good potter. Oh, that was a great attempt. And he's left Scotty, a pretty tricky starter. And it's a starter with no safety. So Scotty's probably, the way Scotty plays, he doesn't really like to take on these huge, difficult shots, because he's sort of aware of his ability, and he's not going to, say, play something crazy. So he's more likely to play some sort of snooker here. Or even attempt maybe the double to the centre. The problem is if he attempts that, he's still going to be in the same situation where he's on his next ball, quite difficult. No, he's ironed it up, weighed his options, and figures he has to just take this on. He's got to just have the bottle, as they say, to nail this ball. What are you made of, Scotty? That's a beautiful shot. That's a beautiful shot. And Jack's paying the price for accidentally flicking the black a bit too difficult. Still a little, it's not, well, this is actually quite easy. This is hard to mess up, actually, because it looks like Scotty has the angle to where he's screwing towards the left of the pocket at the top of the table, so he can massively over-screw this, come off 2 rails, and he's guaranteed to be on the black. Or you can just try and control the pace and just float up towards the black. I think I favour over-screwing this. Now he's just timed it real nice and landed perfect. Well done, Scotty. 4-3, going into the next round. Alright, here we go. Next round. We're going to get the new orders in. Congratulations all over. I better go be with my team for a bit.
Keep going, so you'll break through. Am I breaking or not?
Go, Max.
Lucky you missed it. Oh, come on, mate. You missed
Okay, I'm back. Stickmen have just pulled ahead. Mark Owens just did some ridiculous BS that I'm very unimpressed about. No, I'm kidding. I'm very impressed. It was pretty special. Trenny looks like he's... Oh, he must be on the reds. He's on the yellows. He's got to play a bit of a plant. Well, a bit of a plant. He's got to play a plant. And he's going to want to get the pace right so that the yellow doesn't drift too much off the table, or it's going to be a bit more difficult. Unless he overhits it and gets it towards the top bag. No, see, he was able to pinch. See, the middles are so big. He was able to pinch pocket and hold the yellow in a nice spot. So now he's still got one problem to address, which is the yellow directly to the bottom right of the black. It does go to the top left. He's just got to be precise with his position. It probably also goes to the bottom right, but if he's not on that now, it's pretty difficult. That might be difficult to get on, unless it's his last ball. He would have to. If it's his last ball, he can sort of stun to one of the reds below the black and then be on it. I'm curious what he will play. He can play it now and then be on the ball to the middle and then play the ball on the bottom left, swing round for the black to either the middle. Well, it's likely the middle. I think that might be what he'll do. So playing this ball now and rolling through the ball below the black. No, he's not. I wonder what he's planning. Looks like he's digging into this. Maybe he's screwing into one of those reds to try and move it out of the way. Yeah, so now he's in a lot of trouble. I wonder if he didn't... I wonder why he didn't play the pattern I outlined. I might ask him about it after the frame. Now he's in all sorts here. You can't really see much he can do. So it looks like there he can play the yellow to the middle and hit the left-hand side of one of these reds to float the white out to enough to the left-hand side of the table that he can cut the yellow below the black to the bottom right. But it's just going to be a shot over a lot of distance. Sicky, yes, this Steve Jones guy does think he can play pool, but, you know, overrated, I say. Oh no, okay, so he avoided the reds. He was just naturally coming onto the right line. This will be a great shot by Channy. Honestly, I'll probably back him together, to be honest, which is disappointing for the hub, so I'm really hoping that he misses this. Hope for an awful twitch or something. But no, I do think he will get it. He's just got to stun into the reds. Ah, he got it real thick. Okay. Oh, actually, based on how he played that, he played that with a lot of right-hand side. That yellow was likely not on, even though it looked on from the camera, and he had to throw it in with side. So that was actually a really tricky shot. And now, Jamie Stevens at the table. Our ring-in for the day. Pretty handy ring-in, I'd say. It's made about 13 statesides. Dakota Cook in the chat, the hub any danger? Good question. I reckon we're in lots of danger of winning, I mean. Oh, sorry, the frame in the top left, I've lost track of it. Nice start by Jamie. He's going to... Oh, Gus is on the black in that table. Well, Gus is the best single ball potter in Australia, according to himself. No, he actually hates when people say that, but he is a very good single ball potter. And there you go, he's demonstrated it there. Beating Max. So here we go, 5-all. And Jamie Stevens is on a run out here. The hub could be getting their nose in front. And look who we've got up for us now. Nathan Harris. Genius superstar Nathan Harris. And then I think our last player is either Jack Green or Dakota Cook. But yeah, it looks like Hammer's playing Terry, who's also a very good player, and Dakota will be playing Dan. So can see the strength of both these sides here. That we've got extreme depth. I mean, we're obviously lacking depth by having Dakota as our number 7, but
Dakota came first in the stats.
so Dan's just pointed out that Dakota came first in the stats for this comp, and Dan came equal last. And that's the last match, Dakota versus Dan. So Dan's clearly not feeling great about it, but everyone knows Dan can play. Alright, looks like Jamie's just got a simple stun up for the black. He's played that really nice, really good weight, and he's landed about as straight as he can. I think he should play this with his eyes shut, actually, just to show off for the fans at home. Bang! 6-4 to the hub. Oh, 6-5, sorry. 6-5 to the hub. The hub is on the hill. Nathan Harris. Oh, Terry's at the table against Tama. And here we go, Dakota and Dan. So Dan's going to be leaving us. Good luck, Dan. Good luck, Dan. Good luck, but, you know, don't try too hard or anything.
What's the score? 6-1 now. Hey mate, Division 3 ready to go.
So Dakota's playing instead of Jack Green here. It's a important frame, or certainly could be if Terry beats Hammer. So I've not really been looking at the other final, Rackham Up versus Shoguns. I can't see, the score's not on the screen. And I also don't know any of the player names.
Just give him a sec to go up. He's got to fix something. Can we get the names up? Right. Yeah. There we go.
Jeff Perkins and Lucky. Well, that's not who's playing, is it? Oh no, this guy might be Lucky. Well, I think he should change his name after that shot, because that spat out quite nastily.
Some good viewership there we got here, Logan.
50 viewers. Welcome everybody, except for Jamo. Jamo's made the comment, F the hub. I guess that means for the hub, so he's
Sicky's,
a supporter.
Jackson.
Yeah, I know who Sicky is.
He's texted me already to say Asians can't play football.
Oh, yep. Oh, that's funny. Jeff Perkins is the best player in Wonthaggi, according to himself. The code. Oh, Dan has played that shot. Sorry, there's too many frames to keep track of here. Hamler's at the table and the top left. Looks like, by the way he's shaping up and addressing the table, that he's on the yellows. The black is dead. That's quite a significant factor in this frame. Well, by dead, I mean it's very difficult cut down the rail if that wants to be played. Oh, that's a really poor shot by Dan. Sorry, Dan, to say that on your stream, but it was. Yeah, he just didn't hit a rail. You just, yeah. Those ones where you just want to roll the ball to the rail, you just got to time it real nice so that the white just trickles forward a bit, and then you can sort of hit it as hard as you want.
Almost there.
Not bad, Jeff. not bad shot there, Jeff. He's tried to pot it, but he was aware that there was safety if he missed it. He's covered the red to the bottom right. I believe that won't squeeze under. If it does, Reds actually have a shot here. Play the ball to the middle. Nice shot, Dakota. Dakota's actually going to have a really difficult... If he doesn't land straight on the yellow on the left-hand side, which might be hard to do given where he's landed here, if he doesn't land reasonably straight on that, he's going to have a really tough time getting from that to the black. That's a nice shot, and I think he's good. Yep, he's good. So he can just screw straight back and cut the black to the bottom right. We call Dakota Gaius Glovus because of the glove he wears. And Gaius, that was not the best shot I've seen from you. Struggled with the straight queuing there, but let's say if the bottom of the division, according to Dan, can beat the top of the division. Never mind, it doesn't matter, because Hammer doubled the black and won. Hooray! Go the Hub! The Hubs are firing on all cylinders. I better go shake some hands. I'll probably come back on the commentary to finish this Div 2 match. So I'll be back soon.
Well, hang on. If we don't chop up the last ball, me. Yeah. Hey, overall, I thought you got quiet. Chop up the last ball, don't you? The first to worry about you, though. The first one was just the first one against you, the next one against you. Hang on one frame, that? I'm in a good spot on that. Oh, maybe you're right, yeah, but I want to land on that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, play that. Yeah, no, I get it. You're definitely right. You're 100% right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense now that I see it. I didn't even see it. I wouldn't use this one now. out of land over there.
I think you love blind pocket cuts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that yellow was much harder.
Yeah, it was. It was very fine. I could only drop it in. But I felt like I missed that because it was dead straight and I was trying to get position for the black. Instead of just taking my medicine and dropping it in and just... Back. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, because I could have just dropped it in. Yeah, I could have just dropped it in. I probably did switch because I was trying to get position. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing well, so that's actually play those shots. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. It would have been a nice set. No, they made it what I should have done. This one was so, I could only drop this in. And they didn't make a double point. I just had tunnel vision to use that one, because I knew that one went anyway. The only reason I felt like I missed it was I let myself straight. But I think where I had like played that second one, just under back, then played that one, and landed on that. Dan, do I need to put the final result in or no?
Move a little bit.
Back them up.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you're probably too small anyway. You should set them up like that.
Thanks, man. You and me, Cube. Oh, shit, sorry. Letting everyone know who wants to see. Shit, so is it you or me? Shit, so you're the fittest player. Pretty tight.
Come on, Tony. Go on, Josh. Come on. One time. Go, Josh. Come on, John! Come on, you driller!
Caught it with conviction.
Rocket! I'm the rocket man! What's up?
That was 6 5 down. That was 6 5 down.
Well, they've counted it.
Oh, yeah. Reroute.
Yeah, that just worked out better for us.
Oh. You're going to be playing for
They suck lots of cock. His cock is on his breath. The cock breath fell. With the breath cock.
I wanted to get you a bit closer. I'm that player now, you know? I'm a mini elite. Oh, I know. That's what they say.
You haven't yet, because that's what double. All the worst double.
Don't play double. Top left. Well, I'm actually queuing in. Why are you in? You're going to play double?
Shot. You're right.
Hey, you missed. I did a little twist there. I'm just glad you didn't do it in your match.
Check the bridge and it was bad. Actually good, I found a fault.
You put that back.
I just did this at the end.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
Hasn't been that at all.
You got to defend the title.
Clean up your players, mate. Oh, fuck yes.
You're in next year.
I don't do team shit.
Make a deal. If we win, you've got to come back next year. You got to defend it next year.
I'm not making about this.
Why not? One of the years. One at the start of the year, one at the end. Oh, never mind. Go home.
You're making me angry just thinking about it. Before the final or?
Hey?
Before the final? Go home?
Well, Fred. You have to do that. We're out. We're out as well, man. Yeah, come on.
Team going yellow.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
I didn't even look at anything. I just thought I wanted Cannon the ball in the rail. That's all. I didn't even look at anything else. I just decided I wanted to convince him. I'll continue. I don't understand where that came from. How many people have played a fucking thingo and then just like said that's done?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, like for every time.
I actually want to stay with it. All weekend.
I've just decided that was the wrong shot. I thought they were actually really good links for the play, but now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that's actually shit because you go ahead and fucking there.
Me either, but you know, everyone. Jason, come on, mate. That black doesn't go.
Soft screws there, isn't it?
They started playing just the couple of pockets.
They win the fight. Probably king hit one of those cunts and I didn't even feel it. What table are we on?
Where are you? Don't risk any middle win off or anything. Just leave it.
Oh, what? Drifter. When did that happen?
Oh, man.
Fuck. So, Jason, come on, boys, rack up the ball.
JC.
I missed it 2 years ago.
I'll go on this time.
I shouldn't do that.
That is it's too late for I kept making him, and he started missing it. Yeah, I'm like, no, you're potting this, and he missed a few. I'm like, he's at it.
I'll still get tested out.
That's a lost frame, you reckon?
Any yellow? I'll go lucky. We're going to run the race. Yeah, this one.
I promise you he fucks it. I'll put money on that he fucks it. Maybe not then. Choices.
He's fucking getting me.
Hold up, we can go on to the internet now.
What are you doing? Alright. Mark Owen. Table 1. You're great. Against Greg well. Roger, table 2. Against Rock Baylor. Next up, you're next. Got him. 4.
Come on, Matty. Come on, Jason.
Hey!
We're getting them.
Come on, Marco.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've just started the prelim final at the Division 1 Freccia Challenger between Stickmen and Jug It Up. Jug It Up were last year's winners, a very different looking team this year, but they've found their way into the hot seat match. We've got Greg Wells for Jug It Up, with the Glen Reds against Mark Owens. Both very fluent attacking players. Should be a good standard game. This is Tim commentating, and we'll shortly be joined once again by Logan Blair. And let's see how this one goes. We're actually awaiting the winner of this match for the grand final, and it'll be good to get a little insight to how our opposition is hitting the ball. And here we go. Logan is just getting his headset on now, and then we'll hopefully give you some decent commentary.
Howdy, everybody.
Predictions, Logan, for this one?
Stickmen are favourites, especially if they play anything like they played against us. They play really, really well. We were just, a little bit way too good, sort of, for them to handle.
Yeah, there's a few huge outs from yourself, Gus and Hamel. Sort of
Hammer at the end, that was very impressive. And yeah, Gussie was just good the whole time. You were great until you missed that one ball.
Yeah.
Oh, and that other one ball.
But no, yeah. I think the Stickmen are favourite, provided that they're what you deem to be their top two, maybe get 3 out of 4 with Mark Owens and Tranny.
Yep.
Then I would expect the team to sort of back that up and to win.
Yeah, Mark, as always, is hitting them awesome. He's such a good cubist.
But the Juggernaut team is full of wily veterans that do know how to get frames on the board. Maybe not as in an aggressive manner of like running maps, but there'll certainly be no pushovers.
Yeah, a couple of their players I don't really know actually, but Tails here is a very steady player.
Yep, so we've got Tails against Brother on the file table.
He loves his World Rules Tails. And is Wellesley playing? Oh no.
Yeah, Wellesley's playing.
Yeah, he's Wellesley playing now.
It's a bit of an awkward looking frame, this one.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not really a nice, like if you could land on the red which is below the blue spot for the one in the middle.
Oh, Mark. Oh, maybe that wasn't on and he had to throw that in with a load of side. See how he played a load of left?
Yeah. Again here, there's nothing really progressive that I can see for Wellesley, just to sort of to give himself a chance to win at this visit. Just more looking at where he can either tie something up or leave Mark in a position that he can't extract his bad ball. Because Mark will be trying to get somewhere near the red, just below the blue spot at some point, just to pop one in the middle and stun into that.
I as Wellesley, would just be getting some separation on these two balls in the middle of the table and making them all on. Kind of enticing Mark to have a go. Because the black's a bit dodgy, and the balls on the bottom left need to be addressed. So if Mark goes for something crazy, you might end up with all your balls tap-ins in the middle of the table, sort of thing.
But not by design, but that is actually sort of what he's done. He's flicked off his top one and he's actually got separation there. He would have obviously not liked to have left Mark bang in the middle of everything and give him options. But like I say, you still wouldn't expect really anyone to be getting these. If they do, then good luck to them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Mark's more than capable, but you're not going to get these more often than.
Yeah, exactly. It's certainly tricky. I know whose water this is, but I'm going to drink.
Still going to want to extract the yellow on the bottom left as soon as possible.
I think if I was playing this visitor's Mark, I'd be moving one of my balls just down towards the bottom left to use later as an extraction ball. He's done that by accident. Although it's not gone spectacularly well, but
so yellow's just still got the advantage of having the easier breakout ball. Like, don't get me wrong, you could roll this in, leave a half ball red to the bottom right, and top spin into that cluster.
Yeah, it looks like you might.
I would have probably played that maybe a foot short of pace, and then played the one in the centre of the table confidently at pace and punched across and hoped something would happen, because you're still going to be on the ball in the top. Whereas if you need sort of as many soldiers on the table as possible.
Wellesley's kind of doing what I was saying Wellesley should be trying to entice Mark to do, which is sort of pot all his balls and put his eggs in one basket.
So do you think he's got enough angle here to screw in between the gap of the yellow and the red into the bad one?
I think he does. Well, he can probably force it, but it's a very tricky shot.
It's weird because you want to play bottom right helps the angle of the white to get there, but you actually want to play with bottom left so it zips off the side rail and explodes the red out. Sort of thing.
Oh, jeez. What is he doing? Is he?
You have to wait before you play through. So you have to wait till it's all finished, and then you start again.
Yep.
Okay, playing until 1941.
Sort of in a world of hurt here. Are you just dropping this in and top into the bottom cushion to play a double in the middle, or?
I honestly don't know what to do at this point.
That's the thing with these rules. They've been here for years now, but with the IR rules, there's not really the safety of just pushing this over the hole. But there wasn't really many.
Tried
options.
something there, yeah. Mark's looks like he's got a natural extraction for the black on his first shot.
Yeah.
The problem is you're hitting it sort of towards the reds. Unless he gets low side of it.
I actually don't mind not extracting the black here. If you max the 5 yellows out to a point where you got straight on the black, you're playing the black at a pocket pace where you're leaving the white where the black is and you're not leaving him a red.
So he's got to play a plant across, which is going to leave your red tough. Ooh. Did he try to extract it but get caught out by the throw of the white?
Yeah, and now that shot's not on if he does happen to miss the black.
Because the extraction need to be a bit softer to sort of make the white grip before it throws. Yeah.
Not throw wide.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I mean. He's probably coming back for the ball on the left now. Oh, is he getting the black out now?
Still trying, I think. Yep.
Oh, geez,
he's
actually got it. Yeah. It's tricky-ish to land on, but I think he's going to be fine, actually.
I think that will probably drop in the middle now.
Yeah, that'll do. These are some of the most generous middles I've played on in a long time, really.
Yeah, I'm looking at the actual table itself, and if you got in between the gap of the reds, then he's not missing that black in the middle.
Lovely, he plays that shot so well, the curious that he is. He's just got natural, actually. You just got to make sure you're not awkward on the yellow and you don't have to come around.
Are you playing the top or the bottom one?
I'm playing the top one and rolling through sort of onto the rail. You can actually be on the rail. You'd rather not be, but
you sort of want to pick your marker on the rail, so as long as you hit that right.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to be on
4 inches of pace is going to still be perfect. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with cutting the bottom one back and playing the both balls in the same bag, but I just think in terms of keeping the white tight, but I think Mark might actually play. Or how he was queuing there.
I certainly prefer the middle, but yeah, I see what you mean. You're sort of playing more queuey sort of shots.
He's thinking if he cuts this one in, lands centre table, then he's just got a natural pot the yellow, come 2 cushions, and he's guaranteed that gap for the black in the middle.
Yep.
But I would still be going middle first. But
well,
he's got to play a shot now.
He's got a deep screw it. But I mean, it's like not an easy shot.
Slide off the side rail and come down towards the bottom rail.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with deep screen, he's not going to get close to the black here. Right, I don't see him getting the white where his tip was. I think he's going to be 2 foot further away.
No, I think he was picking the line, not the point.
Unless he was to load it with bottom right.
I don't know why you'd want to get it that close anyway. You're making it a much smaller area by doing that. Oh.
And you hear him go, oh no, there.
Oh dear. Well, that's...
Wellesley will be taking the ball down the line, stopping the white dead just in case he misses. Or mind you, stopping the white dead might actually leave you capped for the yellow.
Yeah, I think you just play just the safety.
Just
I think
that's. Yeah, I'm not actually against that at all. Just stunning this down to the bottom pocket and sticking into the black.
I would usually want to be playing this as a shot to nothing, but I think it's just a little bit too missable.
And he's playing the safety. There's no way he'd be leaving this angle.
You just nudge into the black and you're going to leave it. So, why would you play it like that?
The worst shot of the day.
That was a crazy way to play it.
Over the mine, missed ball over the hole, obviously.
Oh yeah. Whatever. Happens to everyone. Yeah, there needed to be no stun on that. I don't know why you would play an execution shot on that shot ever when you can just pick the line to the black and trickle it.
Oh yeah, we could just pick a line to go on and off the side rail where it's
end it.
To the Stickmen.
Oh, that's Ben McDonald there playing. I'm not sure who's playing. I'll say. I don't know many of these New Zealand guys. Oh, he's missed that. I'm very surprised. That's the sort of shot Mark eats for breakfast. Did he miss that to the inside?
Yeah, sort of
so he's hit it a bit harder,
So take 2 for Wellesley trying to lay the sling ball.
Maybe he's learnt from his last attempt. Pick a line into the red.
Right. Oh, it looks like he's not playing it. Oh, he is. He's being more aggressive with it.
Ah,
like that.
I really like that. Yeah, that's really clever. So Mark is going to go off 2 rails and cut this to the right middle.
I reckon he goes 3 rails and backdoors it in the same middle.
Okay.
So yeah, if he pots it, that's what you could even backdoor it into the bottom right.
Yep.
But you'll be wanting a full ball contact just to leave Wellesley some sort of tricky shot.
Whatever he gets, he will claim he went for it,
Oh yeah.
as we've learnt.
Yep. We'll get into that one. No, he's on the delicate.
Well, that's just... Oh,
Very good.
it almost looked like he tickled it, but not quite.
There we go. And the benefit, let's say, of Wellesley's last shot is now he's got the perfect linking ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Just stop the white, screw the white up 3 inches here. Leave yourself slightly off straight just so the natural line is into a dead straight black.
Yep.
Perfect. If anything, I'd like a touch more angle.
Yeah, he's like actually not perfect,
Yeah.
interestingly enough, but just means he's not right up close where the black's completely unmissable. I mean,
I've already said that one person won't miss the black, but I don't see Wellesley missing this.
pump it.
A very good potter of the ball.
Bang.
That's did we see who won that top frame? Brozza won that one, so it's
1-1. Well, we were let's see your prediction that you need like Mark and Trenny to win 3. Let's see them win 0 and the Stickmen still win.
Yeah.
Oh, your mark's actually on the wrong ear. It's angled in.
Scotty, on here. Go, Scotty.
There we go. So next up, do we have like a players list, Dan, of the order?
Yeah, you can bring it up.
So yep, we've got Max Metcalf against John Russell, and Scotty against Michael Howard. It'll be Michael Howard and Max to break. Interesting frames.
Yeah, I agree, because Max is very aggressive and JR very old.
I will tell you the frame that I would have liked to have watched would have been JR against Scotty. Very sort of wily, like match play.
Yeah, you're
would
correct.
Would have been an interesting one. Hope someone's actually putting another triangle on that setup because.
Oh, that looks like over there. Oh well, end of that round, and the Shoguns are going to be 5-2 up on Rack'em, barring some crazy error here. Then we got why has it gone all fuzzy suddenly? Terry is playing Rod Landy, Tony, Phil Roost, Timmy, and Marty Andrews.
So if I'm looking down.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
If I'm looking down that list, I'm calling.
I can't believe he's played that shot like that. Wow, that was a crazy. Did you see that shot? On the yellow?
On the one where he's like cut it in and bounced the white out.
He's got ball in here and roll it in, and he's played it to stun close to the black, I guess, and he's gone past the angle.
His teammate don't look too impressed in the background there. Ooh, and that one will hurt.
Oh,
Was that for the match or
no, that's to be 4-3, and now they start the next round.
Oh, could be a big turning point in that one.
Oh, off the table. I don't know, Rod. How does he play? Oh, wait a minute.
Rod?
Is that Michael Howard there?
Yeah.
So the names are just wrong. Dan, you got the wrong names. You got the wrong names.
You've got Rad Lundy against Terry, and Terry's stood next to you. Frames 3 and 4.
I'll change my question. I don't know, Michael. How does he play?
I've actually never seen him play before, but then
okay.
I've watched a bit while they were playing the semis, while keeping an eye on that one while we were playing. And he was always having a dip that I saw.
Okay.
He likes to have a go. Maybe completely wrong, but
That's the more fun way to play. Bit of dippage.
yeah. And if you are going to fling the white off the table, that's the sort of split that you want to do it with.
Did we check if this was a foul break?
Was it also a foul break or was it just a what?
Well, have a look, Scotty. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we can actually see if we can replay this.
Scotty, we'll have a look.
So we're just going to use Dan's expert camera equipment here to establish if it's a foul break, because Scotty would prefer a re-rack here rather than ball in hand.
Rather than this garbage.
Yeah.
It's utter filth.
Dan's now under the pump.
Oh dear. What is going on there? Oh, here we go.
There we go. So
I'm thinking yes, it's fair.
let's have a look.
Given that blink we looked in there.
Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3.
Two red and a yellow.
Yep. So Scotty plays from where the balls lie with ball in hand, anywhere on the table.
I like the yellows. And my first shot is playing the yellow next to the red on the right hand side, and then I'm trying to work out how to get onto the turnover or cover the sort of left hand bag.
Yeah.
Or hit the yellow off the
like
side
that,
rail
yeah.
into the red and sort of dead it a bit more. That's sort of what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
I think,
I do like that. I think.
This one actually, play that. So this one and then this one.
Yeah. So you're playing the the yellow on the right hand side into the left middle.
Yeah.
I'm actually just stunning straight down for this one that he's playing now. Afterwards,
after that, yeah.
just doing it straight away. Keep 6 balls on the table.
Oh yeah, you play the turnover that way. Yeah, okay, I see.
Huh?
Change over shot, leave the white.
So we're playing the changeover shot as well, but we're just getting rid of that one.
Still home team breaks on.
I actually like that as
Tell you
well.
what, I don't mind this. That's a really good shot, Scotty. I think that's better than what we elected
No,
to do, actually.
it is better.
Well, given the result, it's
Yeah.
perfect. You've got natural angle to...
It can almost go here now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
every ball's on.
I think, yeah, his yellow will go above the black, sorry, to the left, will go to the centre. And none of...
You've really got to pick a pattern where you can get on. It seems difficult to work out how to get around to navigate these.
I
So that
think,
needs to go there. Oh, actually, after this one, you can play that there.
so I think you almost dead weight that one.
Yeah,
And hold for the middle. where
Exactly,
you-
yeah.
Unless this is more accessible than we look and he's still on that, but I don't think... You can still go though, he's still on the one above the black. It's just a bit more aggressive that you will be leaving reds and opening the frame up if you don't get it. Whereas there was a way there of picking them off one by one with somewhat of security. On the other table we've got JR there.
Well, the black is blocking 2 reds, as long as the black is there, but the black's accessible.
Well, that's what I mean.
So, yeah,
that's
so
all
it's
gonna be
such an advantage
disrupted
for Scotty, yeah.
Stoneman on the other table there. With
Still a nice part. Lovely, Scotty.
that has come out fantastically.
It's just the ball near the red. And then on the top left, Max and JR. I can't see who's on what. I would just
So
guess
JR's
Max
yellows?
is on. Yeah, I was going to say I would guess Max is on red because there's more of them than potted.
Yeah. And this has sort of turned into a JR sort of wheelhouse for him now. This
Exactly,
is where
yeah.
he would, use his experience to sort of put the clamps down here. I don't see Max getting many free looks at a decent shot.
Yeah, he'll have to turn the frame around by playing a really good snooker escape and leaving it awkward, I think.
I could be wrong. JR might be committing here if he's playing this bottom one.
And of course he isn't.
So yeah, Scotty's underhit his last one. He was trying to come up for the middle of the 3 yellows, and I don't think he can see either of the bottom ones now. So he maybe will develop his hardest ball and come below the 2 yellows.
Do you know what I like doing? Double the yellow sort of towards this left-hand side pocket and nudge the red onto the side rail. I think he was able to do that. That's actually a much better shot.
It's gone my way. But
Oh, is that what you're saying?
yeah. But I didn't say the turnover, awesome, get rid of 1 red.
Yeah, well,
and
that
get
just
the
happened,
snooker
I think,
shot
incidentally. Yeah.
as a bonus.
Yeah, snooker there is a bit more valuable than just killing a ball like I suggested.
So everything seems as though he must be able to hit the red pretty full if you reckon to get the white back towards that black. Because it will need to be near side, because if he goes the opposite side of the black, then he will leave a pretty easy cut. He will still leave a ball onto the middle regardless here. So yeah, just one good dead weight pot to the centre should be the frame.
Yeah.
with a little bit of comfort knowing that the reds are still a tricky finish if you don't happen to get it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he should just have perfect angle to float over. And then I guess he's got to play one sort of execution like shot to get high on the last yellow.
Yeah.
Because if he's low on it, then he might have to play a more difficult black. But yeah, you're certainly assuming this is your black ball.
Yeah. Just weighing up his options here. I think he's fully committing to the middle. Took out a very nice finish against Jack Green in his previous frame with a couple of pots that was always gone long.
Oh wow!
I don't like that just because your white was always going to be not great here. Like,
yeah,
I don't know how you control this now.
Well, it does look like with deep screw and side he can just miss the yellow, but he's got to get the pace real nice.
He can definitely miss the yellow. I just don't think he can. I don't think
Get
he can
high on
miss the
it.
black or
Yeah.
come 2 rails. I think
Yeah.
if he screws enough to miss the black, he'll hit the bottom rail, hit the jaw of the side rail, and come back on himself.
Oh yeah, you're right. He does look very huge angle.
Or he'd have to see what I mean. He's going to hit the jaw
he's
and he's going to
actually
come
yep,
back.
yep. He almost found the 1 millimeter of existing line to not hit the jaw, but he just got it. Yeah. And now he's travelling.
He's got a nice 4 or 5 railer here.
Yep.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
2.
Potentially 5.
Yeah.
5 is landing fat on the
5,
black.
yeah. You need to get maybe 4 inches away from the top left-hand pocket.
Yep.
But you want to basically load up with left-hand side here. It's probably not a load up actually. It's probably just like hot.
I actually fancy covering the hole because
There's still a lot of work on reds and just.
yeah, Red would have to play a turnover realistically to like put you in a bad spot.
Just took his medicine and his.
Oh wow! No, actually, this is good too. As long as he gets it over the bag, then it's not very good if he doesn't. You just cut this in with loads of side.
I would have
Like the
full
impossible
railer.
cut. Yeah, you make on the full railer, but you're here.
I think you're committing to this, playing it with a tracer left to throw the black wide, and sort of hope that it naps in. What he won't want to do is, I think, depends how he plays it, but it says ideally if he can attempt the black but try not to move either of the reds.
Yeah.
I think he's running into the one near the black spot.
Oh, he got that pretty
It's a
poorly.
horrible kiss there. Oh, that's not good.
And that's a bad spot to leave the black. It's a lot easier to play safeties. You can get both your reds out.
So here's a first real look then at Michael Howard. Like I say, don't know too much about his game. Be interesting to see whether he dollies the one down the rail and plays one more snooker, or he will leave himself low on the top one to extract and then reassess. Looks a bit straight there for
what he wants.
He might just be rolling this in and then rolling the red down the rail to cover the bag.
This reminds me of the shot I missed against you when I played you on the front.
Oh, Friday, yeah.
Well, it was a bit closer to the rail, but it was garbage. Shut.
I like just rolling that in. And
I would have done that.
And then dollied that one that just hit down to this bottom pocket.
Or if I wanted to set both up, leave it super thin on the top one and cut it towards the rail and nudge into the red on the rail, and you get the snooker and then set them both up.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the plan he's playing? He's got to hit the super thin to actually manufacture it by the looks of things. Oh, he just squeeze it in,
If didn't realise that was a dead set plan, then he was right in what he did.
Yeah.
Like if he knew he was always going to be on a shot, then I take everything previously said back.
That's a good shot.
I thought that was lined up towards like the side cushion.
You're right that he plays very aggressive as well.
Yeah.
No look at the snooker. Oh, he's lost the white there. I wonder why he didn't play the ball to the middle and run off the top, up and down the top rail, and then he's landing on both balls.
Just pump this one in confidently. Oh, I suppose. Are you playing the easier pot, or are you playing the harder one
to the
with
right
of safety? See, I'm playing one to the right.
I think it's easy enough that you just play it. Like, I mean,
yeah. Well, I get why he's playing this because you can trickle it in, and if he didn't pot that, then he was still probably favourite.
Yeah.
And there we go. It's 2-1 to the
Jog
reigning
it up.
champions.
Reigning champions with almost no one in the team who was in the
I did
previous
say
one.
it is a new look jug it up with only the general JR being the remaining player.
They wrote Jake and Scary on their team list just to scare everybody, but of course they're not here. Oh, that's a terrible nudge by Max. If he just got it a bit more, if he got the yellow a bit thicker, he would have been on. Yeah, he's got
He could do with a big shot here because things are starting to get away from him a little bit, like a few bad rubs more than anything.
Yep.
Danny, who's break? Your break.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, to do that, well, to do what?
One way you try to do yeah, what happened is exactly what I thought. Yeah.
You caught it perfect. Yeah. So if you just touch it there, you snooker yourself. But the black's coming up the rail. Off the rail, I mean. Yeah.
Do you not like the full railer from where you left it? Do you know what? See, because I was because I was tight, I didn't fancy any side of it. For that one, I had to play up the left. If I played it the left, I would have hit the black. My cubeball would have flown in. I mean this shot, man. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't play that left hand side because if you can imagine, I could only just see it, in my opinion. So I might have nipped the black. Is that where it ended up? I ended up playing potting it and then after the pot. I actually didn't know where it first. I was trying to.
Okay, I see what you mean. Oh, okay, so it's tighter than it looks. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Dan, can you check if my mic's on? I don't know if my mic is on now or not. Hello, hello. So I was on that whole time, awesome. Just talking to other people. Alright, so who's playing here? Terry and Rod.
Terry and Rod Landy. Terry was on the receiving end of a Hammer Masterclass in his last frame.
Yeah, Hammer did really good frame
We'll
there.
be looking to get his boys back on level terms.
He also lost to Gussie for the first time pretty much ever, I've heard.
Yeah, and he also took out a great out as well. JR's looking very good here to go into a 3-1 lead. I think I'm probably taking the ball on the hole first if I'm JR there. But
JR's proving to us all that slow and steady does in fact win the race.
I don't like this shot selection from Buff, but he'll just pop this yellow thin and go twice across. Sorry, I'm commentating on the top left table.
Yeah,
like the
JR.
set one there, just while that frame's coming to a conclusion.
Yeah, JR's doing the classic thing of leaving your ball over the hole till last for safety reasons or whatever people do it for. It's just rarely correct.
Twice across, and the pot's actually a lot easier than it looks from that camera angle. You won't be missing that.
I think the stream had to reset there, did it, Dan? Are we still live? Oh, I think we're still live. If we're not live, guys, just tell us in the chat.
That we don't have up.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go, Buff does his job. I think Buff has lost like 2 frames in 2 years at this event. We thought,
true, yeah, he didn't lose any last
he
time.
was going to be jugging him up for our what was deemed to be star-studded team last year, and he ended up carrying us through most of the event with 3 or 4 crucial hill match
victories,
winners,
yeah.
to not even make the finals.
Did anyone jug up in that team?
Yes, Jake, Bowen. I'm sure a few did.
Jake and Bowen, wow. So, yeah, in that star-studded lineup, any loss is probably a jug. Most of the time, anyway.
It's actually interesting to see the results of Reedy's Christmas comp in Queensland, which is also running this weekend. Some knockout rounds today. So there's a plethora of pool to watch. I'm sure there'll be a stream there of some sort.
Meanwhile, it looks like Terry's really chopped up there and not landed on his red.
Do you think he's on the cross double? Do you reckon he can hit a piece of the red?
He must be given where he pointed his cue. He looked like he was going towards his right-hand side pocket. Oh, that's a good effort. Oh!
Tell you what, they're getting quite a few bad. I know you're running the white loose, so things can happen. But there's 2 or 3 frames now where the worst possible outcome has happened.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose the worst outcome was potting the red because it made this yellow as a last connecting ball for the black. That's the only real negative though. Oh, and the black's easier maybe, yeah.
But yeah, if he pots these next 3 balls all in the middle in a row and then just leaves one to the top right just to come down the right hand side of the table.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I don't like.
Oh, he's got into that a bit much. Oh, if he's on the plant, that's a terrible result. No, he might be still on the high one, but it depends how thin he is.
If he's on the high one, then you can just top through it into the bottom left afterwards. But and Roosty's on tap-ins as well.
Oh, he was on the bottom one.
Roosty's on tap-ins for 4-1 on the top table on yellows.
Oh dear. They're running away with this.
It's a cutthroat format, these team events with the races to 4s and 7s. Like, as the ladder would show over the weekend, it was very nip and tuck for who was actually going to make the finals, and the top teams lost to the bottom team. And if you were going to put money on each match, I wouldn't guess there'd be many people leaving in profit.
Yeah.
We got Chris Johnson, aka Tazzy, showing that he's not a man for the cameras as he's about to lose this frame to put Shogun's 6-4. Oh wow, just as I say that, a commentator's curse.
Wow, that was quite the tap-ins there.
Roosty's
landing good, and let's see if this black squeezes in. Looks like it does.
Oh wow, this is massive. This is
shot.
about to go 5-1. That is a massive frame, Roosty.
Beating
against
Tranny, yeah. Both of the big guns lost. Brazo is the only person who's won a frame so far. Now we have Tim Morrissey and Wellesley, is it?
No, Wellesley played first, so it must
Oh, yeah, you're right.
be Oh, it's Marty Andrews.
Ooh,
This is massive because Marty would be favourite in this frame. Before a ball's hit. Marty, sure he's a former Australia rep.
Really?
Yeah, he's. I'm sure his first nationals he shot the lights out and maybe won player of the carnival.
Right.
This is some years ago before
Been playing a long time, has he?
became the Australian Elon Musk. So, that's a great shot there. So on the other table in the Division 2 game, if you are Chris Johnson here, I think you've got to play the turnover and leave the white in the top right hand corner pocket. I don't like this way.
He's got to hit it really well, and he has.
That was a high tariff shot to judge the pace of that.
High tariff. Sound like Rob Bowen.
Hey, Johnny.
So big frame here really if we want almighty comeback if they were to lose this frame, which you couldn't see happening with how the run of the green's been going. And he's sort of hot racked himself as well, which is going to help. And this is definitely a Marty Andrews sort of frame, very percentage. He won't push the boat out, he'll make very little mistakes. Again, that's a great shot on the other table and a result to go with it. Big double required from Tassie.
And again, 3-3.
I'm about to jump on, so that's why. It's all good. We're sort of running.
Nope.
Question. We've played our first 7.
Ooh.
Now he's still playing at time.
Not a man for the limelight.
So the breaks, they were...
Notorious Saturday morning player.
Okay, so he doesn't
Marty's gone the reds,
Okay.
which is interesting. A lot more reds in that cluster.
It's really ugly layout. Well, you got the benefit of a 5-1 safety gap sort of thing, which does make it a lot easier. But I'll be surprised if he commits here. I think he will. I'm not sure how much international rules Marty's played, so it wouldn't surprise me if he defaulted to getting
Oh, he
coverage.
was on the yellow. Sorry, for some reason I thought he was on the reds.
Not
I
massive
don't mind
fan.
that shot, but he's not trickled through like I imagine he would have wanted to, right?
Tassie has got very fortunate on the other table. I don't know why, I've got a feeling that this is in off.
Oh dear.
I've got one of those Mystic Meg.
Well, why would you play it so that?
I don't know why. I can see how this frame's gone with them both getting out of snookers and snooking each other back. I just think there might be another twist. Oh no, he's loading up with checks.
Yeah.
Ignore everything I said.
I wouldn't bother. You just play a bit of top, yeah.
Yeah, shot.
We're going to need a real fucking thing up the arse to get back in.
They need a Brozza team talk.
I wouldn't have played that shot Tim played. I would have just doubled the red on the top rail, off the rail, and into the yellow over the middle, and hope
Sort
to
of a game of cat and mouse, as in I think Marty's baited him into you have a bit of a dip, and then I'll put the clamps on and just.
Which I don't mind in these situations. That's usually what I'm looking at doing.
Like now, once he pots,
You got to cover this. You can't.
He can't even cover though, because all Marty's going to do is dribble this one down the bottom right and make him pot it. And if he doesn't do that, he's just going to play the turnover the shot afterwards. So he sort of needs to just not pot it, but not cover the whole lever. Keep it on the table.
You wouldn't pot it. You'd go up the top rail and hit one of your reds on the left-hand side. You got the 2 targets there.
And you'd risk opening everything up because you have it at a rail.
I suppose it's better than potting the ball. That's what I'd be doing anyway. What can he even do? He's trying to stun into them off this next ball.
There we go. So he's going to pot this. He's going to I just can't see this going well with how the match has sort of gone so far. The nudges have certainly not been on their side.
I'm struggling to even really see a spot where the nudge can go well, because the red, the higher of the two reds, or I guess the furthest right of the two reds, nudges the black into
Either kills
generally
the black,
bad
and
area.
then
Yeah.
the red is going to go straight into the yellow and then just go nowhere.
Yeah.
There we go. This is like Mario now will probably just half ball off the top one, put the white on the nameplate of the table.
Yep.
Just as long as he avoids leaving the half ball pot to the bottom right, then he'll just let Timmy just basically open his balls for him.
Yep. Yep.
Again, I'm wrong, and I would probably say whatever Marty picks is probably the right shot in this sort of frame. In fact, no, I'm sticking with mine. Now that it's landed on the side right.
Yeah.
But again, now that he's got a rail after contact, if that ball wasn't on the rail, it was probably the right shot. Because these yellows will get split here.
Yeah, that's right.
And
you're wanting to have your tap-ins in this spot.
Tap-ins, yeah.
If you're Tim, I'm giving this a whack, because now that Marty's got that dead ball, you just want separation and your balls to be on, really. Is that what you're thinking as well? Just make sure you hit your red and smack it?
It's hard, especially with the...
I understand, yeah.
I think I'm going 2 rails here. I'm not using
Yes,
this
I'm not doing this either. I'm going 2 rails trying to hit the red and quite hard.
Yeah. So I'm just getting distracted from Jamison telling me that Sean Dempsey's 4-3 up in the last 16 at the Reader Comp.
Nice. Oh, well.
Against Craig Stevens.
Oh dear. He's fouled. He's done what everyone does when they use the spider, and he's fouled.
Still not an easy finish. You take options like everyone's default seems to be to play the ball down the rail first. If it links nicely, potting that one and then dropping the one in the middle, and it links nicely. But I want to get rid of the one near the black.
Yeah.
I'm almost wanting to play that, screwing up to the side rail to then play the one down the rail.
Yep.
And then just dropping the one in the middle to then come down for these bottom 3.
I personally don't think I would have a dip.
You're playing?
I'd be sort of chipping off this, setting it up and leaving the white sort of in the centre of the top rail.
Okay.
That way this is on, not a problem, and you're not really leaving him much.
It's actually not a bad shot. I still think he's actually going here.
Yeah, he's playing this as a shot to nothing, I think,
yeah.
Sort of putting the white in the same area, yeah.
And he might actually run this white down like into the black now. Although I think it might go wide like to the right, yeah.
Meanwhile, it's 5-all on the other semi-final. Marty's overran the line there.
Yep, I think he'll be... So the thing is, it's tricky to actually duck a little bit now, because I was going to say flick off the one near the black and leave white at the top of the table. Problem being, he will then run down, he'll probably leave a half ball red down the rail for Timmy, which, just say he bags it, which is the most likely outcome, and the white will come across the table, not to leave the turnover shot back on at the first. So thinking potentially...
Here's what I do. I play the yellow into the black and top the white, so you're hitting it hard-ish to come into the side rail high enough that he's super thin on the back double, so that he can't hold for his next balls.
So you're leaving the white
sort of
maybe
just nearest, like a bit below the middle, maybe 15 centimeters below the middle. So I'm sort of, you're hitting it a bit thin, sort of, and you're wicking the black leg a little bit low, and the yellow's going into the reds and leaving chaos. That's what I would have done.
Leaving chaos?
Well, yeah. You know, yellow here is everything's not on. That's a good shot too, though.
Yep, can tell you know, like.
Don't fancy where he put that yellow though.
So his balls are probably now in a worse position than they were than before he's having ball in hand. But
yeah, you're right. You're certainly right. Now, do you play the glory face cut double and then send the one?
I'm not going all out, but I am chipping that one off.
Yeah.
Chipping that one off lead in.
It's actually just on, because he'll nudge the... Oh, he missed it.
Oh, he's just potted that one.
Huh.
And he's perfect on the double.
I thought he would have nudged the red if he hit that, but misread the angle.
Nicely on the double here, but it's still a tricky part of how do you get on the black, because he's going to end up low on this red to the corner, and the white will be running into the obviously the yellow above it.
You'd need to.
You'd have to be a big.
You'd need to monster top.
Not Timmy. Keep it going, mate.
Tim has angle to screw into the black. I see this is one of his only options, to screw into the black, and you've got to hit the high side of the black and set the black up for the bottom right hand rail. You just have to be so precise for that. But he's sort of in a spot where it's his only option. That's assuming the black doesn't go to the bottom left, in which case you can try to avoid it and sit the right on the rail.
I think he just pots it in the middle and stuns across the face of the black, yeah?
Well, I wouldn't have thought the black goes to the bottom left, but if it does, it's a shot. Otherwise, you have to hit the black.
Oh,
or do this, yeah.
He's cued that. Obviously not a great outcome, but he's
did that really well, yeah. Yep.
In that white ball there.
Alright, this is
a
for...
big shot to keep the
this is what dreams are made of. He's looking where the white's going to go. He wants it below these two yellows here. Though he's going to be snookered regardless.
I'm just focusing on the pot here.
Yeah, exactly. So you're very unlikely to win if you miss this black, so you got to get it.
Although I think I'm going top right and screwing down to the bottom rail. I just said I wasn't worried about the white.
I'm going top left.
Yeah, so...
And screwing down to the bottom rail. Well, yeah.
No, near side.
No, he's overdone it.
Is that a result though? First
nice.
Decent little nudge. But this will be the Marley Andrews locking him down now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a pretty easy flick off snooker here.
Yep.
Just want to get your yellow sort of high enough that it's easily accessible.
You don't want to get it congested with the one that's already in the middle of the table. But yeah, you want it maybe a foot off the rail so that you can just drop the one in the right at some point later on.
Link with it, yeah.
And not have to do any work with the cue ball. This is what it'll be going, yeah. We're trying to kick this into the left centre. Got to play with a bit of pace just to negate any potential slide on the new tables. In this, that and also giving yourself more bags to pot it in if you don't. Guys just potted the black in the other table and gone in off. It's not the same chap as before, is it? That would. Just looking at this replay, Dan's getting up here. Oh, so I think it is on, yeah, but it's just bags to. And the reason that's not come out as he wanted is because he potted it thick. If he'd have potted it thinner, the white would have had more pace and it would have gone in between the gap of the cushion and the yellow. Yeah. A dicey. I'm awful at these. A dicey one. Yeah. I have the tendency to try and do too much with the yellow to try and make it like easy for when they miss. Steve Jamison. Send any Calcutta breakdowns for the Reedy comp because he's got Dempsey in the Calcutta. This looks like a decent Calcutta, £6.5 to the winner. So if this shot goes right, I think that will pretty much be the end of the match.
Yeah.
I think if he gets a snooker here, oh, it's played it very well, but yeah, it's high risk.
Yeah. Because he had the screw, it's hard to get on the precise line.
Yeah.
Slightly off, leaving it cut.
Yep. So getting the hits essentially, otherwise it will just be a 4-ball stop ball finish sort of thing. There'll be no work. He'll just play bottom right, middle, top right.
Yep.
Even if you get a hit and the black goes safe, or within an inch or two of the rail, would be you'd probably take that from here. Don't know why. I think this could go in now.
It looked like he was going too high on the rail there.
Tim goes, "I'll give it to you, just so you don't." Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Bottom right, middle, top. Like it's just 3 stun shots really. Play that very well and confidently. A couple of results from Reedy's comp. Joshua Hands beat Rusty and Brent Reed beat Justin. So probably the 2 tournament favourites are out of that one. So good luck to any Vics that are still battling away. And the Gippsland boys have somehow got a win there from that could be massive. Mark Owens. That is massive. If you can get a couple of big outs from your star men here, then you could quickly find yourself at 5-4.
Oh.